It's now the second Masechta Rosh Hashanah. The Mishnah says the end of the Masechta Rosh Hashanah. Kishem SHLIACH TZIBUR chayiv, kach kol yochid v'yochid chayiv. Just like the SHLIACH TZIBUR has to daven Shemona Esrei, so that's each individual. That's the Chachomim. Rabbi Gamliel Omer SHLIACH TZIBUR moitzi es Rabbi midei chivasa. Rabbi Gamliel says that the SHLIACH TZIBUR is moitzi everybody their chiyuv. Whereas the Tanna Kama said everybody has to daven, both the SHLIACH TZIBUR and the TZIBUR. The Gemara brings a Braise that elaborates on their positions. Only Rabbanan Gamliel, so the Rabbanan said Rabbi Gamliel, who said that the SHLIACH TZIBUR is moitzi everyone, according to you, why is the TZIBUR daven? Amalhem, he said to them, the reason the TZIBUR davens is to give a chance for the SHLIACH TZIBUR to literally put in order the Shemona Esrei. They're not davening out of a siddur, they're davening by heart. And so that it should be fluent, it's a prep. Everybody davens, so he davens also, and he gets it clear, and then he davens. But Iker is his davening. He says that Rabbi Gamliel says that the SHLIACH TZIBUR is moitzi everybody. So now Rabbi Gamliel now says to the Chachamim that you say that what everybody has to daven. So what are you SHLIACH TZIBUR for? If everybody is obligated to daven, both the SHLIACH TZIBUR and the call, so why does the SHLIACH TZIBUR literally go down? Because it used to be that Imam Makim, that the SHLIACH TZIBUR would daven from the depth, under but not raised, but lower. Now the subject. So, why is he davening? Oh, it's only for those that doesn't know how to daven. Rabbi Gamliel counters back to them. You're saying that he's moitzi, the Einu Baki, the one that doesn't know how to daven. So he reiterates his position. Just like he's moitzi, the one who doesn't know how to daven, is also moitzi, the one who doesn't know how to daven. So the conclusion is, the Chachamim say that the SHLIACH TZIBUR is there only really for the one that's Einu Baki, doesn't know how to. Therefore, if you can daven, you're obligated to. You're not yotzei with the SHLIACH TZIBUR. And like Gamliel says, SHLIACH TZIBUR is moitzi everyone. Why is everybody davening? Just as a preparation for him. See the language of the Rosh and the Gemara, Shapirish, what's the machlekes here? The Rabbanon TZIBUR Iker. The Rabbanon hold that the Iker is the community, the congregation, the Rabbi. The Gamliel SHLIACH TZIBUR Iker. The Gamliel holds the Iker is the SHLIACH TZIBUR. What's the intent of the Rosh? The Chachomim and Gamliel pligi begeder tefillah b'tzibur. They're arguing what is the mile of davening with the Minyan b'tzibur. The Chachomim svira lehu the tefillah b'tzibur pirusha. What pshat tefillah b'tzibur? Mashat tzibur mispal lemyacha balachish. What's the mile? The community, individuals coming together and davening balachash the silence, the amidah, the shvedes. Lachin omru. Therefore, they hold. Shekolin shechazaris hashatzu. What's that's shatz repeating Shemona Esrei? Rakid Elohitzi shein the book. Someone who doesn't know how to daven, so the SHLIACH TZIBUR davens for him. The dik is the tzibur. That's the Chachamim. View that Gamliel svirul this tefillah b'tzibur he tefillah sashatz. What's the gather tefillah satzibur? It's embodied in the tefillah of the SHLIACH TZIBUR. That's the dik. And that everyone who davens before silently, that's only rak takona l'tzeirech hashatz. It's so that he should be able to daven fluently. The sound that is tefillah. That's the Rosh. Now the Rebbe adaptive. So what's the svar? The mile of the tzibur over the individual is the 2 million. One, she tfilas rabim. There's many people. In other words, in quantity. You have many tfilas together. This is a mile of quantity. That's number one. When 10 Yidden daven, Nasis kametzias chadosha shel eda. This creates a new gather of an eda, of a congregation, which you learn out from Meraglim. Shezur eichos acheret, it's another quality. A new gather of a homogeneous tzibur. This is the machlekes between the Chachomim and Rabbon Gamliel in tzibur ikar and shliach tzibur. What's the ikar? The tzibur, shliach tzibur. The Chachomim tzibur, they hold the ikar maham ma'ila, the tefillah b'tzibur and ma'ila tzibur yakamus. The Chachomim say once the ma'ila, it's the ma'ila in the numbers of the many. Therefore, they hold the tefillah tzibur, himasha kol tzibur mispalim yachad tefillah b'lachash. What's the whole ma'ila tefillah b'tzibur, that the community each, they're the whole coming together in the davening b'lachash. We have the fusion or the connection of many tefillahs. He holds the tzibur will be eichus on the page. The ma'ila is not in the quantity, but in the quality. SHLIACH be'eda, that there is in the eda. Therefore he holds. The tefillas hashatz ikar, the main thing is the shliach tzibur. Ki ikar istarfus hatefillas yachad an shenasis mitzias achas. The ikar, where do you see that the tefillas all become a mitzias achas? Shuva be'echus acheres, that has a different quality. Where is that embodied? Between shliach tzibur. In the tefillah of the shliach tzibur, shliach tzibur or piv kipiv. He is their emissary, the shliach, and his mouth is their mouth. That's where all the tefillahs coalesce into a new gather of one tefillah. It's not many. It's all different gather. But tefillah, something the Gemara says, and his tefillah is the mouths and the prayers of all Eden are embodied. So comes out of Gamliel is saying, that's the emphasis, that every word that he says is a ki'ilu kola eda meitzia oisa de piv shliach tzibur. It's like the whole congregation is saying it through him. It came b'tefillah achazu shliach tzibur. So therefore, in his tefillah is both milas. You can milas ha'echos the tefillah tzibur. You have the mile of the quantity, because that's what creates it, and then you have mile ha'echos the tefillah. You have the mile also of all coalescing into a new gather, that tzibur becomes a new gather, one singular voice, a gather of an eda, which is a singular definition. Going deeper, the SHLIACH. So again, so till now, what he say, what the machlekes here is, what's the ikar ma'ila of tefillah b'tzibur, kamus eichos. The Chachomim is kamus, and Gamliel it's eichos. The kamus serves the eichos, creates a new eichos. If he's there, so according to the Chachomim again, so why is he davening? For the person that's not a davening, he's made to that one person. Nobody else needs it. And Gamliel, everybody needs it, because he brings everybody into a new gather of an eda. Clear? If he's there, SHLIACH, now the Rebbe adds. This was basically explaining the Rosh. Now the Rebbe's beard. And the reason we're learning this is we'll see in the end. The Hemshech to the mind. So it comes down to either going to, according to their respective shittis, which Bachlal and Shas, whether what weighs, what is more significant, quantity or quality? The Uyin, the Brachas, have a look in the Gemara, the Masech, the Brachas, the Gamliel Kshoya Nasi. Here's one example. When he was Nasi and Machris, he said like this, the whole story over there. And he would say, any Talmud who's outside, not like his inside, doesn't get into the Beis Medrash. Well, so the famous about the Gerer Rebbe, that's one of the Gerer Rebbes. So there was a shomer on the door. If the Talmud wasn't Teichei Kabbalah, it wasn't allowed into Beis Medrash. How did the shomer know? He said, look at them. Everybody looks the same uniform, pious. So he said, no one could get in. And the guy that nonetheless found the way in. Oh, so he's the guy. So I get it, but. So so then what happened? The Gemara relates against the Ma'asim Rabbi Yeshua, and they removed Gamliel from his position. But Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah Nisman the Nasi, and Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah became the Nasi, and changes were made, including Salkul L'Shem Pesach. They removed the guard by the door Beis Medrash. They only have Reshus L'Tamid and Likonis. And they allowed anybody to enter. Who Yom says the Gemara, Tois will come and substitute the Beis Medrash. That day, many benches, many chairs were added to the Beis Medrash. So what do we see? Consistent. He wants the main thing is what? Quality. I only let in those whose external match their internal matzav. Even though in brackets, that's going to mean less. But is the Chachomim, which are the ones that argue in our Mishnah, you want more people, and that's more important than the quality. And the goal is we should have more Talmidim, even if you're going to lack in the quality. So that's an example that others as well. But so they're going according to their respective shittas, they're consistent. Gam kan together tefillah b'tzibur. And Gamliel the svira leisha eichos ha'ikar. He holds the main thing is quality. Svira leidi tefillah b'tzibur. Who wants the matter tefillah b'tzibur? Tefillah hashatz. It's the shliach tzibur, the singular voice which is embodied, the gather of the eidah. Sheyesh ba'eichos hacheres has a whole different quality. Cham svira luhu, and they hold. The main thing is quantity. Who they hold, what's again the tefillah b'tzibur? It's when the community davens. TZIBUR is only for the one who does not have. Now comes the ikar. Kaim along halacha ken megamliel b'tefillah ish l'Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippurim. Agam the halacha like the Chachomim, but when it comes to Shana Yom Kippur, so the halacha megamliel. Namely, shliach tzibur meiti gam mesavak. The shliach tzibur Shana Yom Kippur is meiti even the baki. The Gemara Pirush, why? Mishum the afshe, because it's so long. Rashi yesh barachas merubes. There's so many barachas. Sharikan teisha barachas. The Musaf Hashanah is 9. Baruchos, and they're long. Umatos, and easily to make a mistake. They not called bakim, but even though Bachlali is a baki, when it comes to these tefillos, he's not a baki. So when it comes to Shana Yom Kippur, Gamliel can be might say everyone. Afal bishim is by the el. B'svaras of Gamliel yeshleima the yos mizayeshka. So that's the reason I'll be nigla. I'll be pshat. Why? Because they're difficult tefillos. But now going a little bit deeper, this is the hemshech to the mind of Tishrei Rosh Hashanah. There's a deeper thing going on here. Why come to Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur? Everybody holds the halacha is that Ram Gamliel the shliach tzibur is she'ein kan nakmachim chasad and they not called the kim betfilas and Rosh Hashanah. It's not just because people get chasad, they're not baki in the tefillas. Elagam mitzat mailis hatfilah Rosh Hashanah. Adrab, because of the mile of Rosh Hashanah. Shalachim gama baki yoytzi betfilas shliach tzibur. Even the baki, he needs the shliach tzibur mitzat the mile of the tefillas of Rosh Hashanah. What's the Indian? The Li is first of all Poshet. The Li is Hashanah. We keep putting him Yemeadin. Since we're on trial, it's judgment. The Fichach Gamat Philistiyam Elo Tzrichas Lis Be'echos Acheres. Davening has to be on a higher level. This is before we get to Apechsidus. Quasi. In order to be Zeich on the Din, you want to have a higher davening. In other words, you want to have a better representative. It's not just petitioning. You're being judged. So you're being judged. That's why now we hold the ikir shliach tzibur because he has the mile of eichos, and on these days you want your tefillas to be of an elevated stature because you're being judged. Level 1. Now comes the ikir nekuda, which is why we're learning it, and the shaykhis to the minor. Yeshleima, the whole, the Tefillah Rabbi Gamliel, the Tefillah Shliach Tzibur Ikar Mitzad Mailos Eichel Sheba. Why is he hold? This is typical, of course, of the Rebbe. This is Leivik, that Atanda, for that matter, even afterwards, even later, Goinim, has a particular shita. It's not because that's the way that's his svara. It's because that's who he is. Chacham. Mahu oy. What he is, that's what he says. Likewise, other dargis also. But the big Chiddush is the Chacham, because the nature of Seichel is you can see Svaras from different perspectives. The Rosh, of course, is going to say what he is, and he's honest. The Tam and the Shen de Elisha. But even the Chacham, which is Ina Seichel, it's not Stam. He says his target where he's holding. The Tfilas Shliach Tzibur mitzad. Why? Who the fisher? Who atzmei hoya nos? That's a he was. He's the nos. Hanosi akar. But who kamesh Shliach Tzibur the Klal Yisrael? What's the nosi? He's the Shliach Tzibur of Klal Yisrael. All the nosi akar. All of the neshavas are part of him, and his voice is at once his voice. He's at once Rabbi Yisrael and he's Klal Yisrael at the same time. Rashi Chukas, and Rashi says the Pashas Chukas, and I just want to point that out. I've said many times, the Pashas Chukas always falls either on Gimel Tammuz after Gimel Tammuz. Shenosi, and this is our Pashas for Ben Chomesh Lemikra, and it's a Moedik Rashi from the Sifri. If you remember the Lashon Loy Malach, why the Torah changes it, who sent? Yisrael sent. Loy Malach, the Torah wants to tell you, Shanosi Akel, don't find such powerful to tell you. It's not a Pashas Tazach. Shanosi Adoir Kechol Adoir, according to Rashi, the Nasi is like the whole generation. Kanosi Akel, for the Nasi is everyone. Why? Because his Nisham is Kelul everyone. Rashi is quoting from Tanchumash, Rosh Adoir Kechol Adoir. So, by the way, Meredith Kebir of the Rebbe in the changes of Rashi from the Tanchum, subtle changes. Explains there why the tradition Mikra says so, and then the previous how it comes out. The Tshuvas HaRashba, and the Tshuva of the Rashba, HaMelech KeTZIBUR. The Melech, the Rambam says that the Melech is the heart of the people. So the Rashba explains, HaMelech KeTZIBUR, the Melech is like the community, SHLIACH V'chol Yisrael Tluyim Bo. Because the Tzibur and all Israel is dependent, not sure between Tzibur and Kol Yisrael. Then you're right. Yataka thinks that Tzibur means the collective, and Kol Yisrael the individual. That's the word. The collective identity of the people is embodied in the Melech and the individual Kol Yisrael. So since he was the Nasi, Rav Gamliel, Daf Kisvirele, he's the one that holds the Tfilas Hashatz Iker. That's why he holds that the main thing is the Tfilas Hashatz. It's at Mailas Ha'echon Shabai. Because in his tefillah the whole tzibur is fused. Because he's El Giddush Al Nasi, that's what a Nasi is. The Kol Yisrael, he's the Shliach Tzibur that unites all of them. Now understand why this is Negei Rosh Hashanah. Means Apichsidus, Atam, the Kaimelon, Gamliel, Betfilas Rosh Hashanah. That's why the halacha is when it comes to Rosh Hashanah, he's made to everyone. It's not only because it's complicated tefillas, because it's Rosh Hashanah. Then you do adig mashayim, the Rosh Hashanah, Rosh Hashanah. It's not the dig. It's not called tefillas Hashanah in the beginning of the year. Time doesn't have a head. It's a very strange thing. Time has a beginning, not a head. Here it's called a head, but it's not like just a beginning. It's in Gloli. The relationship between Rosh Hashanah and the rest of the year. It's like the head, analogous to the head and the limbs of the body. Just like the head conducts all of the limbs, because the chayas of the Evarim extend from the head by the nervous system, etc. It's called Yom Hashanah. This day conducts, Rosh Hashanah conducts all the days of the year. They're all incorporated there. Rosh Hashanah is the Nasi HaKol of the year. That's the Kol Hashanah. The Yom Adin is explaining it's not the essence of Rosh Hashanah, it's a consequence. Because it's the day when everything is nichlal, therefore it's the Yom Adin, it'll determine what's going to be the rest of the year. Or in other words, because the Ikar Rosh Hashanah is the end of what? Of Ona Emloich, in forging the essential relationship. SHLIACH, as a result of that, is dependent on the nature of the Emloich, is going to be the whole expression thereafter. The Yom Adin is a consequence. not the etzem of Rosh Hashanah. The way he conducts himself, on this day, so he is judged the year round, because on this day the whole year is there. His whole chayis is there. That's the Yom Klali of the whole day. He concludes, that's why the Kaimelon Rabban Gamliel, the Tfilas of Rosh Hashanah. And that's when it comes to Rosh Hashanah, the Allah is Rabban Gamliel. And in brackets he adds, V'chein Shal Yom Kippurim, Yom Kippur also, Shenikra Gamkim B'Shem Rosh Hashanah, seeing Yechezkel, they push it in the Pasuk, that the Pasuk indicates that the Yom Kippur is also called Rosh Hashanah, because it's one extension. It's the 10 days, there's a Sfiris, His Pashtus of the Nekuda of Rosh Hashanah, all the way down to Malchus, when Malchus has its aliyah and Pnimis Atik, as we learned in the previous line, the line we just learned now. So it's one hemshech. That this day or these days, the Rosh, it's the head that incorporates the whole year. That's why on that day, you need that kind of davening that embodies what that day is. You need a Rosh kind of davening. Yes, it's written very elaborately, because this is from a sefer that's made for Meifetz Chassidus to amongst Bnei Yeshiva. So
where is it gleaned from? Where is it gleaned from?
This is a sikha. This is a sikha chelik yutes, if I'm not mistaken. The kitzur. The kitzur to say. We have a few minutes. Let's look at our order. We don't have time. There's two important orders. Let's look at the second one first, because that's the beer. So he said, number two, he was bringing out, explaining the shit of Rabbon Gamliel, that you have the Maila of Eichos, the Maila of Eichos, of Eidah, of a new identity that's created by the TZIBUR. It's not just the numbers thing, the bigger number, but it's a whole new gather, like a symphony. It's not just when you have many instruments playing, so now the same song is louder. There's many instruments. It's more powerful. It's a whole different quality of song in the harmony of all the instruments. But the melodies have a different quality, not just stronger. That is it, the SHLIACH TZIBUR. So he adds in order two. So this Minyan that the SHLIACH TZIBUR embodies the Eidah, he said, "Levadze shegam eichos tfilas SHLIACH TZIBUR to yochid oilal tfilas shara yechidim shebetzibur." This is in addition to the fact, the eichos factor. We're saying now that he embodies the Eidah is in addition to the fact that even his individual tefillah is of a higher quality. Why? It's Adam Mailis Vatnoim Am Yechodam and Yidroshim Kedel Yisrael SHLIACH TZIBUR. In Allah to be SHLIACH TZIBUR, you have to have certain qualities that the rest of the people don't need. So already before he even starts as the SHLIACH TZIBUR, he has already a Maila of Eichos. And then on top of that, the Eichos of all of them fused, coalesced in his tefillah. Legal ha'ara, we have time. It's already okay. Okay, we'll leave it. It'll be a little bit of elaboration. We should learn it. Okay. Ha'ara one. So the Chachomim said, Allah has liked them year round. So why do we? Nikir is the tzibur. So why does the SHLIACH TZIBUR daven to be moitze the one the body? That's year round. Rambam Hilchos Tefillah. So Rambam Hilchos Tefillah is like this: Ketzad di Tefillah HaTzibur ye'echad mispalel b'kel ra b'kel shein. One davens loud, everybody reads. Mashma. So the inference is the Svirah that la halacha. Tefillah HaTzibur ain't a mash HaTzibur mispalel. Halacha is kachachom. It sounds like from Gamliel. It's mashma that the tefillah is not that the tzibur davens b'lachash. Ella tefillas hashatz. Av sheposak kachachamim. But at the same time, he passes the chachamim. The bak and the yitzi they chavas with tefillah shechtzim. If you're not a daven, you're not yitzi the SHLIACH TZIBUR. Al b'tefillas atzmai. So that sounds like what? the Chachomim. And then he defines Tefillah b'tzibur, he focuses not on the Rabbin, but on the, he says both. How is this? So we have to say that this Rabbi said, Shegam lechachomim get it tefillas hatzibur, tefillas hashliach tzibur. This is a subtle thing. They're not arguing so black and white with Rabbon Gamliel. They also hold that that part of tefillas b'tzibur is the tefillah of the shliach tzibur. So how do you reconcile their opinion? What are they holding? Shleim the Rambam sviru he also hold the lacham tzarich habakel yispal li atzmai biyachad im tzibur. So why does the baki have to daven if he's being yotzei? Why does he have to daven together with the tzibur altogether? It's his tefillah. Eine bishvil hamayla the tefillah b'tzibur. It's not because of the tefillah b'tzibur per se. Elek mishakosa b'rishalmi the tefillah b'stabish kol echad mevakish tachim al atzma. When a person davens, so each one davens for himself. So therefore, there's a maila when you're davening the tefillah b'tzibur that requests that you're not asking because you're only asking for this thing. You'll also have because the other person's asking for another thing. That's the mile of davening tefillah b'tzibur, according to the Rambam. So it comes out that what? That on the one hand, there is the mile of the tzibur, but at the same time, the baki is only being moitze the tzibur is only being moitze the einer baki, unlike Rabbon Gamliel who holds that the shliach tzibur tefillah, that's the ikar. Rambam holds it's you. Why are you davening with the other guy? Not for the shliach tzibur. You're davening with the tzibur for the tzibur, for the guy next to you, not for the shliach tzibur. That's the diak here. According to the Rambam, the tzibur davening together is not the shliach tzibur so much the tzibur component of the guy next to you. Okay, this needs more elaboration, but that's the good. All right, friends. SHLIACH.